I'm Kobunny, and I'm here to show you Senran Kagura Shinovi Versus, a new PC port in the series. Disclaimer, I've been playing MMOs for the last few years, and I haven't picked up a controller in about 6, so please forgive any terrible gameplay. But this is why I've chosen this game, is it looked like a fun way to get back into kicking games. And boy, how very bloody fun it's been. I've had a tremendous time recording the footage, and I'm stoked to show it to you all. So let's begin. Senran Kagura is a brawler visual novel hybrid where you dress up kick-ass ninja ladies with epic boobage and you beat each other up until your clothes fall off. Combat is fast-paced, button mashing is thoroughly encouraged. Combos are possible, though they're not very complex. For example, the aerial raid maneuver where you launch your enemies into the air, there's a green flash and you fly after them and smash them silly. This can be cheats for hilarity, as you'll see later. The other half of combat is transformation, the game's equivalent of going Super Saiyan, except with prettier outfits. There's quite a protracted cutscene associated with this. It is skippable, but it can get in the way of combat, I found, though that might just be me sucking. After a particularly devastating attack, or after their health bar has gone past a certain point, their clothes will explode, revealing increasing amounts of comically oversized cleavage. Like that. If you're quick enough, you can get out the way, but that was a complete fluke. In order to reach transformation, you build up your combat meter with hit combos. That's as many times as you can whack something in a row, not multi-button combos as you might expect. The bar at the bottom fills up, it generates the points beneath that, and once you go Super Saiyan, you can unleash jiggly hell. Each girl has 2 of these mega moves, one costs more than the other, and they come in both AoE and directional flavours. This brawler favours the line 'em up, knock 'em down style of play, making it easier to get the high hit combos you need to fill up the meter. As you may have noticed, you can level up during combat. These levels will heal you to full health, which is really useful, though I am cheating massively and playing on easy here, so that may not be the case later in the game. However, the levels will only apply if you succeed in that level. You get knocked out, they're gone. A particularly satisfying combo there from Lady Vegeta! I loved her. Speaking of love, this is Fiona. She was my favourite. She dual wields electrically charged fist gun things, spinning around, devastating all in her path. She's also a massive masochist, which leads to some pretty hilarious dialogue both during combat and in the story. And if she gets whacked about enough, like this, she gets all overexcited and has a brief spell of invincibility. I mean, it's cheesy, but it's a great mechanic. That brings me on, unfortunately, to one of the downsides of this game. Yeah, that. Throughout the fight with this particular character, her iron meat fist banging about really bloody distracted me. I've had to really lower the audio through this part, and even so it's jarring. What's better, her fist booms don't seem to comply with the audio levels in the rest of the game, so even if you mute all of the audio, you can still hear them. Very loudly. Moving on. I'm totally cheesing this fight. You can cheese a lot in this game. You recall when I said at the start that the aerial raves can be chained? Here's Lady Vegeta neatly demonstrating that. Her name isn't really Lady Vegeta, but tell me that's not Lady Vegeta. It's cheese! Another gripe I had is probably me just getting pissy at something which is by design, but it's by design fucking annoying. I'm not sure why you design a level to have A, a fence you can't get over but the mobs can, and B, enemies that spawn either side of said fence, but hey, as I say, I'm just getting annoyed here because it inconvenienced me. Lady Vegeta's transformation move. Kamehame, go fuck yourself! And whilst we're doing transformation moves, I thought I'd throw one of Riona's. Best girl. Another mild annoyance related to the transformations and their moves is that they seem to reset in combat dialogue. Throughout this sequence, poor bunny girl here is repeatedly interrupted by transformations, moves, getting her clothes shredded, and this seems to have the unfortunate side effect of resetting her to the start of the dialogue, so she repeats herself. Again. And again. I felt kind of bad by the end of it. Once victorious, you'll be graded based on speed, combos, that's hit combo, not combo moves of course, measured against hits you take and time elapsed. I don't tend to use guard, but there is a mechanic for parrying which this ties into. XP awarded automatically gives you improved moves, and the currency is used in the shop. Now to touch on story. There are two routes you can go in Senran Kagura. You start the game by choosing a school. These are Hibijo, Gessen and Hanzo. Each school has 5 girls, and you choose to either follow the school storyline or pursue the personal stories of each fighter. This footage is from Murasaki's storyline. Once you've unlocked all the girls from one school, you can follow the stories for each of them, in all schools, and change which school you're in at any time from the menu. There are achievements for finishing each girl's personal story as well, because of course there is. You may have been wondering why I've concentrated on the combat in this video. It's mostly because the dialogue is quite protracted, but also I didn't want to spoiler anyone too much. The long text stories are great, speech is voiced and incredibly well done, and the cutscenes are equally enjoyable, with combat leaving the girls in whatever state of undress they were in at the end, and vary from serious to something like this. And this. And this. Anyway. Last, and by no means least, we have the clothes shop. I'm not going to deny that this was a feature that I really enjoyed. You may have noticed that all of my girls have bunny ears. With the in-game currency, you can purchase set outfits, unlocked by the main story, as well as the personal ones. You're also able to purchase music and so on, but I haven't actually partaken. The outfits you purchase carry throughout the game, so say if you change Imu's costume, as I am doing here, and then fight her on another character, she will keep said outfit. Unlike other games, looking at you GTA 5. So salty about that. There's also the lottery option, where you put down money and essentially gamble for lingerie. Most of it is complete tat, and hideous, like blue leopard print. No offence if you like blue leopard print though. Loves. All in all, I would give this game a solid 7 out of 10. It's not a complicated game, but the combat is incredibly satisfying, and I've already clocked up 6 or so hours in the game, and only finished one school storyline. I will definitely be playing this some more, and will probably Twitch this at a later date. Thank you for watching my first ever video. It's been fantastic fun to do, and I will be doing loads more. What a game to start with as well. Fully recommend you get this if it seems like your thing. So, yeah. Bye-bye!